Welcome back
to another Pick'em
Shut
podcast.
up. Shut up.
Hey,
Welcome back to the Pick'em podcast. My name's Brody Pruitt.
I'm Bryce Pickens.
And as you can tell by Bryson already over here yapping, he did win. He did win the national championship game. The Indiana Hoosiers, for the first time,
caught the dub
in program history, are national champions. How you feeling, Bryson?
I was kind of starting to root for Miami there at the end when they had a chance to come back and win it.
Hey, it was super close. You throw a pick with 45 seconds, but he didn't have to pass the ball.
They also wouldn't have needed that drive.
Yeah, no, I know.
He missed a field goal.
Yep. And honestly, I was one of those. I was one of those that I didn't even think Miami should have been in it, and then they completely changed my whole perspective.
I'm not mad about Georgia Tech not getting in anymore.
I
said that last episode.
I'm mad. I'm mad about Georgia Tech not getting in it.
If Miami would have lost, I said it last episode. If Miami would have lost first round, possibly second round, I've been mad about it. But
no, if they would have lost first round, it would have caused so much crap.
Miami goes all the way. They did what they did in the playoffs. Still, were very competitive. They were the only team in the playoffs that really put pressure on Mendoza all year.
Yeah, dude, I saw they popped something up in the game.
6 of his 17 dropbacks at one point were pressures.
Yeah, no. At halftime or before halftime, they had 4 pressures on the quarterback, and the games before that was like 3, 2.
Yeah,
like they weren't even.
Miami's D line was legit.
Yes, Miami's D line was legit, but I mean, look, you got a team like Indiana. Okay, we talked about this in the last episode. You were talking about where do they place on the greatness scale. And got to thinking about it. Me and my dad were talking about it last night. The north part of the country has more money.
Yeah.
So with this NIL coming in, where does that put? Everybody's always said, the SEC is dominant. The SEC's this, and this. The SEC didn't really show that good of skill against some other parts of the country. I mean, yeah, you've got. If you look at it from an economic standpoint, Indiana, Ohio State, they should win the national championship every year because they have more money, they have more NIL. But then you just had a Miami team that they got hot at the right time, and that's another thing.
Had a 47-year-old at quarterback.
Yeah, that's another thing. You had a terrible start to the season or mid-season. Sorry, had a terrible mid-season. But you get hot at the right time. That's what matters in sports. Like you win enough games to get to the playoffs. As long as you're hot in the playoffs, everything else don't matter.
No.
And they lost? They did, but it was not like they got blown out. Nobody's put that close of a score up to Indiana this year.
It was a game until the last throw.
Now I'm gonna say this. I don't think that's the best 2 teams in college football right now that we're playing in that game. I think Indiana absolutely was probably, if not the best, the second best team in the nation this year. But
you had a 10 seed.
Yeah, and I don't think Miami was. I think, by looking at it, it should have been Ole Miss versus Indiana. I think Ole Miss was the second best team in the country this year.
They were really good.
I think Ohio State is a fluke. They've always been a fluke, in my opinion. You play all these crappy teams all year, and you could say the same about Indiana, but they beat Bama. They beat Oregon, and then they go and beat Miami. That's a good one. I mean, you already have to play Oregon once, so you saw it. But you just beat Alabama, who their dynasty is coming to an end. Dude, I got the hiccups over here. I'm like,
You know what I'm tired of, and I cannot stand to look at it anymore in this big 12-team playoff bullcrap. You know what I'm tired of seeing? The JMUs of the world.
Yeah.
The Tulanes of the world. Like,
why are they in it?
Why?
Because and that goes back to the same thing with Miami. Duke won the ACC. Why is Duke not in it? If you're going to take the best teams from Power 4, how are they even there? JMU, Bryson. Are they even ranked in the top 25?
That's what I was looking at. They go into the playoffs as the 12 seed, and
they're ranked number 24. And they thought North Texas was going to get in there for a little bit.
Tulane's 20.
20. How? That's not the top 12. Read off the top 12.
BYU, Notre Dame, Miami, the Crimson Tide, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, Oregon, Texas Tech, Georgia, Ohio State, Indiana.
Okay, so why is BYU and Miami not in? I mean, BYU and Notre Dame not in the playoffs? If you're going to take the top 12, take the top 12.
You got a 11-2 BYU, who's ranked 12th. You have a 10-2 Vandy.
Take the top 12. That's all I got to say. Take the freaking top 12. That's not the top 12.
No. And then you have a Notre Dame team that I was hating on all year. They went 10-2 and were
They
ranked
did.
11th.
They did. They lost their first two games.
You're going to tell me that Tulane and JMU is better than a Notre Dame team?
That plays better teams.
Yes. Just because they're in an independent league and they lost 2 games.
Okay. And then you could go to the argument of, okay, well, Vanderbilt had two conference losses.
And they're in the SEC.
Yeah. You had Texas, who had 3 conference losses, but they were ranked. I think if Vandy's ranked 13, they may get in the playoffs.
And then Texas goes and do what they did to Michigan in their bowl game.
Yeah. So, I don't know, guys, but Indiana Hoosiers are the national champion. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Hoosiers!
Did you see that video of that dude on the plane?
Hoosiers!
You know about the dude on the plane?
Yes, that was hilarious. There's a guy on a plane. Don't know if y'all seen this. Guy on a plane was like, I'm going to the national championship and I'm going to have fun. So if I could just get one Hoosiers out of y'all, that'd be great. And like the whole plane did it.
He's like, I may or may not be drunk right now.
Yeah.
But I'll leave that to y'all's imagination.
But I don't know, guys, and I really don't know where this podcast goes after this. We've talked about a few things. We've talked about doing college basketball. The next big national championship will be March.
You know what we could do? But before we go into our basketball, go into the NFL.
No, Autumn, I actually wanted to speak on this. We could do college updates like every 2 weeks.
Transfers and stuff.
Transfers. I mean, look, you have LSU, go Tigers. Number 1 team in the portal right now. They are the number 1. They're getting all the good players. We got the number 1 quarterback. We had 2 players from Ohio State. We had another quarterback. Caden Durham ended up staying at LSU. We've got the number 1 overall the number 1 overall player in the 2026 class. And I'm not just saying this. This is just stuff that I know. But I see a bunch of stuff because I follow a bunch of stuff. But if all of this is happening with one team,
imagine happening across the country.
Yeah, it's all the way across the country. That's all. I mean, I literally get on my Instagram every day after school, and it's somebody transferred somewhere.
It's just like last year how you had that one. You, Coach Lane, were talking about how we had a Georgia commit flip to go to Vandy.
Mm-hmm.
A 5-star recruit flip from Georgia to go to Vandy.
Yep. And no, that was after.
It was a quarterback.
No, but that was after Vandy's season was over. That was before Georgia even played the playoffs.
Yeah, it was this year, last year.
Yep.
That's not last year.
No.
Oh, no, it was this year.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
well, it was last year, but this school year. So, I don't know. I think we could do something like that. I'm big on college basketball. If you know me, you can ask Bryson over here. I've got college basketball on every day. I follow it. I love it. I like watching basketball more than I do football. I like watching basketball more than I do baseball. I love baseball, love playing it, but God, is it boring to watch.
It is really boring to watch.
Unless, you're an LSU fan and we win the national championship. So,
well, I wish baseball was played, especially in MLB, like in a series, like a World Series type, the energy, the bullpen management in those series, like it's just you've always got your best performers going instead of like you're game 100 of your 162 game season.
Yeah,
and you've got this minor leaguer playing his first appearance.
Yeah, because everybody's hurt.
Yeah,
they're
having an off day.
Yeah, their freaking elbows destroyed.
Yep.
No more. What is
Anyways,
that, MCL?
I think you've got the NFL Conference Championship.
Yeah, the Super Bowl is next.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl is next. Here's my thing, and I may have mentioned this, I may have not. I absolutely despise of Major League sports.
Yeah, I don't like watching it.
Absolutely despise.
But
one, I think it looks like no one cares to be out there because they've made it in life. You're making millions of dollars, even if you're sitting on the sideline. You have made it.
We talked about this with kickers. To be a backup kicker.
Oh my gosh, dude. I would love it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, they've made it. It's like they don't care, and they make it almost all about them. DK Metcalf punched a fan in the face this year. You are a dude, my words are not coming to me. You are a leader? No. Inspiration. There you go. You are a inspiration, a model to these kids. They look up. When I was a kid, I looked up to major league players. Buster Posey, Freddie Freeman. I could literally go on and on. Manny Machado. Like, there was players that I looked up to as a person, as a kid, and was like, oh yeah, I want to be like that guy.
Yeah.
You are getting watched by kids that you have no idea. No idea how many people that now that kid sees that you did that because you're a major league player, and he goes and thinks, oh, that's okay for me to do. I don't get it. And I'm not saying, I'm not just calling out DK Metcalf. There's people all around. I mean, even college stuff can get like that. But I feel like it means more to them because they were just that kid.
Yeah.
They were just that kid, or they're still a kid. Ryan Williams was 17, not this year, but last year.
You had a player on Miami, Malachi Tony.
Yeah,
last night. Supposed to be a senior in high school.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a senior in high school. He's a freshman, but really a like mid freshman.
Yeah.
So I think I like college because they haven't made it. They're still trying to make it. Anything that they do like that, getting a fight, whatever, draft stock. Nobody wants that. Look at Shadur Sanders' brother.
Shiloh.
Shiloh literally got in a NFL pregame, got in a fight, got a flag. They kicked him off the team. They don't want to deal with that. You're a major league team, and now you've got to deal with that. You got to deal with fines. All right, you've got to deal with people, reporters asking, all right, what are you going to do with this, and this? And it's almost like, and you got Draymond Green for Golden State. He does it almost every game. Every game. And he became a laughing stock. It's funny. At this point, it's funny because he just fights everybody, punches people in the face, and that's just not okay. I see too many kids nowadays that are cocky. They're cocky. They think they are the crap, and they're just aggressive. Like they're just trying to fight people because somebody just shot a basket and made it. It doesn't make sense to me. If that was if I was that kid in that scenario, Chad Edward Pruitt would rip my head off. He would rip my head off. One time I threw my bat in the dugout. Because I struck out. My dad was my coach. In the middle of the game. I had to run foul poles. I'm literally outside of the fence running foul poles while the game is still playing. Now, we did end up winning that game 15-0. It's not about, and I mean, I was pretty good when I was a kid, but it's not about how good you are. Okay, nobody wants. It's just not. I don't know, and I hope shout out to old Chad Daddy. I hope I'm like that with my kids, but I just see some of these kids that act out during sports, and it just makes me like rage inside. Like, where is this kid's parents at? What is even if I did?
Where's this podcast going right now?
I don't know. All right, but even if I did that right now in high school ball, and Coach Fowler didn't say anything to me. Oh, when I got home, oh my god, oh my god, because I'm almost a grown adult acting like that. Oh god. Dano, what would Gary? What would old Dano do to you?
What would old Gary do?
My dad.
It'd be bad.
I can look at my dad and all that bad.
I don't know, but
can we pop a picture of Dano?
If we can, dude. Just him like this right here. When he was he's still jacked.
That's your old tattoo artist in the 256.
Yeah, that's a guy around here. But look,
anyways, back to sports.
You
got the Patriots, Broncos.
Drake May.
Drake May.
Yeah.
And the Broncos are without Bo Nix.
Yeah, that when I heard about that, I felt bad for about 2 seconds, and then I remembered that he played for Auburn, and I don't really care.
He also played for 17 other college
The
programs.
Oregon Ducks.
Because the boy was in college for 18 years.
Yeah. I don't. Why? How does that happen? I don't understand. You're supposed to get 5 years max.
I don't.
5 years max. But I know how. If you go to play JUCO, you get 2 years, and then you still have your 4 years of eligibility, and you get redshirted. That makes you a 7th-year player. 7th. No, you got 2. Yeah, 7th. But all right, we're gonna make this right now, just because. I think from here on out, we'll do NFL and college updates. I think we could handle that because NFL's only got so many games left. Like what, 3?
Yeah, 3.
All the conference championships? No, 2 conference championships
so
and a Super Bowl.
Yep.
So we do those and maybe update y'all on some stuff that we see throughout the week of just college football in general. And then after the Super Bowl is in February. February 8th. That gives us about
2 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
About 2-3 weeks to get our knowledge on college basketball. I'll still be following it, and if I know anything, I'll throw it in one of the other episodes. So really, from here on
we'll be
out,
in here doing something.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing something around sports. And then after March Madness, your boys
I'm just graduating. We're just done.
will be doing
The old baseball.
And trust me, I watch the baseball.
Bronson's just gonna opt out on the old baseball podcast.
No, he ain't.
Oh,
Because he don't do the Alabama, roll tide Alabama. And then baseball gets here, and it's like, here's Bryson in the
go
corner.
Rebs! Oh my gosh!
God, just push the table off the daggone thing.
Now I'm like, go Rebs!
Yeah, once it gets to
I
baseball
like
season.
a Rebs baseball.
I do too. But
Give me
they're
Coach.
usually our best
Give me Coach
competition, so
Elko.
no. What?
Give me old Coach. No, you know who I'm gonna be a fan of when it comes March, April.
The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
Wrong. The Arkansas.
Oh my
Pigs.
God! I knew you were gonna say that. If you do that, you're sitting over there, and I'm sitting there. I will not talk to you. I don't care about anything that you say. We won that game fair and square. I don't care that he dropped the ball and it bounced off his shoulder and it sent us to the World Series. I don't care.
And he cried.
We won. That's what matters in life.
It should have been the Arkansas Pigs.
Winning matters in life. Okay.
Should have been the Pigs.
Shouldn't have been the Pigs, but
Should have been.
that's probably. I mean, we ain't really got nothing to talk about. We literally just came on here.
We still got these
We
games.
still have 4 minutes, but I think kind of end it.
Patriots
here.
Broncos. Who you got?
What?
Who you got? Patriots Broncos.
Oh, when is it? This weekend?
In 5 days.
Give me Drake May.
I like it.
Yeah, it's got to be Drake May.
Now with the Broncos with Bo Nix, does my opinion kind of
No.
change slightly? Probably still going old Drake May.
Yeah, I like old Drake May.
Now you got the Rams.
Drake May Day.
Seahawks. Seahawks are doing this with Geno Smith. And hold on before you answer. The Rams just beat the Bears in Chicago on the coldest game the Rams have ever played in franchise history.
Did you see what the Seahawks did to the 49ers? Give me the Hawks, baby.
Give me the SEMA Hawks. The SEMA Hawks.
Is that who you're going
The SEMA Hawks.
Look, guys, great minds think alike. And when you're like me and Bryson, it just happens.
Give me the SEMA Hawks. but
Unless it comes
give me the
college
good one.
football and you lose the whole Pick'em podcast.
We have still yet to go over the numbers. So
Hey, we will go back. You know what we need to do? We need to go back to the podcast.
We'll do that next podcast.
Watch them. Watch all of them. And write it down.
All right.
I don't know, but I don't know. Do we still call it the Pick'em podcast or does it change?
Oh, yeah, it's still the Pick'em Podcast.
I mean, we're going to be picking stuff.
We're picking them something. And if we ain't picking nothing, we'll get up here and be bored and pick our nose or something. Just where we still keep
Yeah,
it
and flick them at Garrett.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate y'all watching. We love you. Peace.
Hey, hold on. Hold on.
Whoa! Whoa!
Time out. Who you got winning? The Seahawks first. The old, if our bracket is correct, which it will be.
If it's correct,
Seahawks, Patriots.
Drake May.
Really?
I want him to win.
I do too.
I want him to win. I love Drake.
But I'll take Seahawks.
But hey, let's see who wins.
I think Rams Seahawks will be a good game.
Oh yeah. All right.
All right, we're cutting it this time for
Peace.